Hello, music lovers in North Bay, Ontario. My name is Erin Brophey, and I am the principal oboe player of the Saskatoon Symphony, and originally from North Bay, Ontario. Now, my mom called me, and she asked me to make a video about the music that I'm going to be performing in April with the North Bay Symphony, and asked me to describe some of the music. So, I'm going to talk today about a concerto written by Ralph Vaughan Williams, who is a British composer. Now, the word concerto, that means that one instrument stands in front of the orchestra as a soloist. So this is an oboe, and if it's an oboe concerto, then I am the soloist that stands in front of the orchestra. Now, there's a couple of ways to think about a concerto, but something I find really interesting is to think of the soloist representing the singular voice or the individual. And the orchestra kind of represents society or the collective. And I think it's very interesting to sit in the audience and consider what the composer was trying to say, or what insights the composer may be trying to share with an audience member, or something that may occur to you because of this interaction between the individual and the collective. This particular concerto that I'm playing by Ralph Vaughan Williams was written during the Second World War, and he was a British composer, and so he was in the thick of it during the war. Now, in the face of war, I mean, this is what humans do. We make war, but we also make art. And for me, this is very meaningful to think that in a very dark time, that humans still find the space and the creativity to make beautiful things. And so when I'm playing this concerto, I'm really considering the beauty that Ralph Vaughan Williams is trying to represent. And when I hear this piece, I can't help but think of the beautiful British landscape. Thinking of cliffs and green fields overlooking the ocean, with shorebirds and the wind in my hair. And I think that, I think that's what Ralph Vaughan Williams was trying to evoke, was this feeling of pastoral beauty. In the face of something happening that's so violent, we often go back to nature. And especially for those in North Bay, Ontario, nature is so important to us. That's why we lived there. Well, why I used to live there and why my parents still do. It's just such a beautiful place. And I think that's the connection point that audiences in North Bay can make to this piece, is a real connection to nature. It's in 3 movements, this piece, so it's 3 different sort of moods. And the first movement is called a rondo pastoral, and what that means is pastoral is another word for outside or connection to nature. And so I thought I'd just play just like the opening of the concerto, just so you can hear sort of the landscape. Again, thinking that there are this lush green sound of strings behind me, and then there's this beautiful oboe line. Isn't that beautiful? Gosh, I love playing this. I'm very excited to perform in April. The concert is April 15th. It's at the Capitol Center. I'm excited to see all of my old friends from North Bay and to spend some time with my lovely family. And I hope you'll come out to the concert and enjoy the experience of creativity in the face of things that we can't change, but can create in spite of. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you there.